Hi, Weaver in Darkness here. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and fuck St. Patrick. I hope you are roasting in your own hell. Alright, I want to talk to you today about people who prejudge other people, but not in the usual context. Of course, usually people think of prejudice as homophobia, racism, things like that. People judging each other poorly on things that have no basis on their actual character and behavior. Right, so. But that's not the kind of prejudging I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who automatically love each other, or love other people, without getting to know the other people that they say that they love, apparently. Right. Fair warning, this video will have a dramatic flair. I won't name names, and that's fine, but yeah, it will have a dramatic flair, so if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. And as for Crackergate, I don't fucking care. There you go. Anyway, so, indeed, most of the people who say that they love people before they even bother to get to know a person tend to be Christian, but that could just be the odds. I live in a Christian culture. Perhaps if I lived in a different culture, it would be mostly a different kind of people. But usually it's Christians who are lying to you because they're being very manipulative. 2, they are very naive, not very worldly. Or 3, they have a very messed up, passive-aggressive idea of love. Okay, now, what inspired this video is a person who, he and I hardly knew each other. We had exchanged some comments, and, it was pretty amiable. We liked each other in the sense of just people on the internet occasionally making comments toward one another. But we didn't know each other from shit. It would be like Normal's channel. Thanks for subscribing. She and I get along. There, no bad blood between us, but we hardly know each other. Occasionally, I'll throw a comment on one of her videos, like, "Hey, good job," or "LOL," or something like that. But aside from that, she and I just really don't know each other. I mean, so anyway, so in PMs, and I won't reveal the actual content. He started out referring to, well, I will say actual words, but not phrases and sentences and things with actual meaning beyond words. But he was using words like counselor, chosen, gift. And granted, the words out of context sound a little bit more whatever. And later on, he was comparing me to two rather well-respected YouTube pagans. And then he blocked me. There's no gray area. Mind you, this is a person who expressed a rather roundabout philosophy of loving everybody to a certain degree until they prove they don't deserve it. My personal philosophy is taking time to get to know people as individuals, and then judge them. Are they worthy of love? Are they worthy of friendship? Are they worthy of a friendly acquaintanceship? Are they worthy of derision? Are they worthy of just complete and utter loathing? Are they worthy of just being ignored? Are they worthy of sympathy, or a mix of all of them? I mean, there's people on YouTube I think are fucking worthless human beings. I'm not gonna sit here and give you the list, but my point is, this is a person who didn't get to know me, who is starting out with a very high opinion of me for no particular reason, right? And then, out of nowhere, I'm blocked. which is fine. I'll get to that. So there's no gray area. He thinks highly of me, won't give me the time of day. Boom, boom. Very binary, right? So now how I found out I was blocked, I didn't send him a message, but I was genuinely curious as to whether or not I was blocked, because that's just the way that I think. It's fucking YouTube. That's how people behave. And it's fine that I am, by the way. I went to his channel and found out there was a new video that didn't show up in my subscriptions. So there you go. Now, but he's still subscribed. You'll see this. I know you'll see this, and that's okay. If you want to respond, great. If you don't, equally great. You're not blocked. The only way to get blocked on my channel is to, like, talk about, well, shit. Let's just say you gotta be really fucking disgusting to get blocked on my channel. On my other channel, before I deleted all my videos, dude, I had a fucking Nazi arguing. Well, maybe he's not a Nazi, but he was definitely a racist. He was definitely anti-Semitic. And, he wasn't just trolling for the sake of trolling. He wasn't making threats. He wasn't talking about, like, scat porn or something. And it wasn't spamming. He was arguing. He was arguing his point. And I'm like, hey, yeah, freedom of speech. Argue. And you had a comment war, and I just completely let it go. It's freedom of speech. A lot goes on my channel, so I'm not gonna. There's tons of people I don't like, and they're free to post nearly anything they want here. Now, and I'm not gonna bug you about, oh, you're censoring me, because I'm not going to comment on your channel. If you don't want to give me the time of day, I'm not going to want to watch your videos and comment on your channel. But I notice you're still subscribed to me, which is fine. So, yeah, that's what a lot of people do to funny fucktards. They subscribe just to keep up with them. So, you're subbed to me, and I'm blocked. Right. Yes, now I know I'm crazy when people are starting to do that shit. Fuck yeah, but I'm being pretty facetious, yeah, but no, that's not what I mind. What I mind is when people, whether they're assuming the worst or assuming the best, they're assuming before they get to know the person. And when somebody assumes the best, and then they don't get it, they get disappointed. In this case, it wasn't even like, hey, I don't like it when you say this or that, the other thing to me. I'm kind of insulted. I'm whatever. Or it's black or it's white. It's hey, but no, you're a good person. You're all right. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Fuck you. Yeah. But in this case, assuming the best of somebody, extraordinarily naive thing to do. That led to disappointment. So, yeah, my approach in this is to just get to know somebody. If I think I like somebody, talk to them, associate with them. And I won't form an opinion until I feel like I know the person enough to really form an opinion. And then I'll make my decisions. Now, my approach isn't as binary. If somebody's really doing something I don't like, I'll say something. I'll give them a chance to maybe explain what they were doing. Maybe they told a joke that I didn't realize was a joke or something like that. Fine, whatever. But yeah, I wait until I get to know a person before I judge the person. But because problems arise otherwise. So yeah, so that's my little 2 cents on prejudging people. You can't assume that people are rotten people, and you can't assume that people are good people, yeah? Well, I guess you can, but I think it's kind of a bad way to go. Alright, well, happy St. Patrick's